let's ask something about water. Is it easier for you to travel through or over water or around water? Or can you travel through water? I've heard different theories. Thank you all. Thank you all that are here with me. I can't confirm if you are because for whatever reason our senses, our abilities don't allow us to detect you or see you or hear you. But we're trying to figure out tools that can, so I appreciate you trying. So, I'm doing this for a while now, so there might be some new friends around here. And if you are, you get a chance to say your name. So go ahead and tell me your name if you can.
Yes, sir. Choppers.
Yeah, like the obvious sound or music ones are definitely not communication. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody who can read and write music can do that. I can't. Let's go to the next question. I want to try one more time to see if you can say the name of any of the friends I've met over the last week. I've met a new group of friends, and I'm starting to really like them because I'm able to speak to them about this kind of stuff. So, please, can you tell me the name of any of them? If you can, you should be able to. Is this working? Can you tell me yes it is? That's funny, that kind of sounded like a yeah, pull it away, but I think that's just my brain tricking me. I'm so glad I'm recording this because there'd be no way you could just remember and go through all this without it. Even with my answer. Alright, let's see. Is there a way that you become trapped on Earth? Is there a way that I can free you from being trapped? And if so... Does this bother you to use? Does this hurt you to use? Can you feel anything? Okay, I gotta cough for a second, sorry guys. Sorry about that. Pardon me. Alright, yeah, I've been going at a while now. When am I at? Yeah, so I'll probably be wrapping this up here in a second. You guys think you better stay right here? Is that what you said? It's interesting the things you think you hear at the time. Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Sounds like stay. Hello? Is the activity picking up and more of you around me? You can try to make this light up as well if you see this green light, if you come over to it. We think we might be able to affect it. It's used to detect electromagnetic fields, which is a fancy word for energy, a form of energy, an electromagnetic spectrum. And you can try to light that up, maybe. And if you can, you might be able to answer yes or no questions. No? Maybe? The king. Well, thank you. Thank you anyone that's here with me. See, if you come over here and you're able to light it up, we could do a series of yes or no questions where you could light it up once, yes for yes, and twice for no. Would you like to try that? Could you try that for me? Well, my friends, if there's something I can do to help you, I might be... I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Could you repeat it?
Three.
Oh man, I just realized I'm not recording with my digital voice recorder. Oh well. I'm recording 2 other audios. I want to record as much as I can. I want to get another one of these cameras. If my GoPro doesn't, it stinks at night, so. Alright, my friends. Can you tell me, do you have fun when you travel around? I think it'd be fun to travel. Fly around, maybe go through the stars, travel through the universe, see sights that we won't be able to see in my lifetime. Can you do that? Can you tell me what places you've gone to? Names of planets or cities?
Right now, we do it. Plus.
I would love to travel to the stars. I hope one day to be able to. But then again, I'll miss a lot of stuff here. I miss doing this. This is fun. A lot of times it's the journey, not the destination. You know? I don't know. Try to live for the moment. That's probably the best way to do it, huh? Can you please give me any sort of wisdom? We as humans just need guidance. Is there anything you can tell me?
Yeah. Transform. Confident. You. Further.
That's an interesting series. I heard Transform. Oh, there was one right after that. Yeah, sometimes I feel like we're not on the right path as a whole, humans. And I wonder, maybe perhaps you unseen entities can guide us or tell us or give us wisdom. And perhaps you've done that in the past. Did you help us in the past? Have you always helped us? Is that your role in our part? You're our watchers.
Take it.
Alright. Thank you so much, my friends. We're going over half an hour now, so I think we're going to take a break, and I appreciate everything you guys have done. I want to give you one last chance here in this session to go ahead and say anything you need to say. And again, I appreciate everything that you're trying to do, and I have nothing but respect and honor and appreciation. So thank you very much, and we'll be doing this again, so don't worry. Go ahead and say anything else you need to say.
Your house. A little one.
I gotta switch hands. Okay. You know what? Oh. Yep, that's it. We're gonna call it. Alright, thanks guys. I think the audio, yeah, my it's hard to see. My audio recording device, which is this cool setup. I'm going to do a video on this. I highly recommend it for multiple reasons. Yeah, my GoPro just died, so there goes the audio for the SB7. So So thank you. Thank you, my friends that are around me. Try one last time. Can you come over here? Try to light this up? We think you might be able to. We don't know how. Some people think you might touch it. It's just a guess. We don't know if you have hands. At least I don't. I've never seen you. I've only kind of felt, but never seen. Can light it up for one. If you can light it up at all, that would indicate to me that we know you can at least do that, and then we can maybe try to communicate in different ways from there. Go ahead. Just take your time. I'll give you a couple minutes. I'm not in a rush. Like this. I really enjoy this. If you don't know what this is, I don't need to go into detail because it will bore you anyway, but for those that do like it, I had to get one. In fact, I got two because I'm going to tinker around with modifying it. Long story, but yeah. Just figure while we wait to see if they can turn on that. Explain my TARDIS. So yeah. Alright, I think that's it. I must say about the session, very peaceful. Some interesting responses and words, but are they intelligent? Are they unseen entities? I really don't know. I'm really curious. I'm still unsure though. But yeah, I'm trying to do this as scientific as I can, and I find this extremely intriguing, and I wish I had a larger vocabulary to explain how interested I am in this subject. I have been for years. I've been curious in the paranormal for... It basically was around me since I was raised. I'm going to save all that for a paranormal vlog, but yeah, just in the last, I guess, like 7 months or so is when I started collecting more equipment and doing more recordings and trying stuff. And then I got the SB7 end of October, I think it was. And then I started doing the spirit box sessions in the November. And those first ones I did, I think, in the first couple weeks of November, if my memory serves. So I haven't done a lot. I've done probably 30 or 40 now. And out of all of them, as I was going at least, I dismissed all radio for the most part. Well, alright, so the very first video, I thought all radio hits, my very first like 4 times, I thought all radio hits were some sort of communication possibly. And then I realized it was getting hits on the same station, and I decided, well, that's got to be a bunch of malarkey. How can I trust anything that's on the station? So then I started doing where I'm only asking questions after the stations and trying to hear in the white noise, because I noticed on the second video I uploaded, when I was originally doing that research, that hello came in that gap of the white noise. So then I was just convinced. I was convinced that's the only way to hear the voices and to ignore all the other ones. I can only hear them in the white. But then just over the last week, hanging out with my new friends, if you're watching this, you guys all know who you are. I have just been thinking different ways and just trying to expand my mind, and I figured I need to test everything. I need to do as many tests as I can think of. Don't dismiss anything, because you can't prove or disprove any of this no matter how many times you do it. All we're doing is collecting bits of data, and that data, you know, we're all catching little voices, we're all catching quote-unquote orbs here and there, and piece by piece, they're not going to prove anything. But you have to remember, this whole, even as a whole, the entire history of paranormal research is really not that old. But if if you go back to just spiritualism within humans, that goes back for a long time. Okay, I don't want to go off on a long tangent. I totally got sidetracked there. Yeah, I completely forgot what I was talking about now. Great way to end the video. I think I'm going to stamp it with that, actually, because I'm trying to do this as forthright and open as I can, and I think this pretty much proves this isn't scripted at all. So yeah, do I think those were ghosts that were coming through? I don't know. I can't say they were or they were not. Were they maybe aliens? Demons? I don't know. I can tell you what I feel after doing the session. I don't feel threatened. I feel at peace being in my dark room. You know, I actually feel pretty calm. Never really been scared or too nervous of the dark, but part of me was actually kind of nervous to do this. And so much of it is because of how we're influenced of what we watch in television. Because I know that's what it's from, but I still get a little bit nervous. But I just have to tell myself so much of my views and opinions, especially on stuff like this, it's really bizarre. It's really based off a bunch of other people. So that's why I'm doing this myself. That's why I'm experimenting myself, and that's why I'm trying to document it all the best I can. And hopefully I get better at this as I go. It's a learning experience. I don't have a teacher. I'm doing this all on my own. I just recently, in the last week, met a group of people that I can actually talk to about this. I try to talk to my friends about it, and nobody wants to hear any. They're not interested in that kind of stuff. So, yeah. That's about it. I really appreciate you watching. I see I'm going on a pretty lengthy video now, so I'm going to be cutting these into 2 pieces. So thank you. Thank you for watching. If you watch both, I appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next Spirit Box session, because I'm going to be trying more and more. So thank you very much. Have a good one.